Wrestling POV content may not be suitable to some audiences. Your discretion is advised. Wrestling POV content may not be suitable to some audiences. Your discretion is advised. Wrestling POV's content may not be suitable to modern audiences. Your discretion is advised. Wrestling POV's content may not be suitable to modern audiences. Your discretion is advised. Wrestling POV's content may not be suitable to some audiences. Your discretion is advised. Wrestling POV's content may not be suitable.
Coming up way up yonder from Wrestling POV.
POV Global.
The PO Glee. You know who the PO Glee is? That's a new show.
First of all,
wow.
I'm not a puppet. Nobody sticks anything up my butt. Wait, what day is it? No.
I am proud of you guys because I thought my job was hard, okay? But 3 hours of Raw a week, how you guys are not insane or sleeping in a coma is beyond me. Well, you're fired. Take your broken hand out the door, idiot, because you just, you know.
And that has what to do with wrestling?
He says, if you think those are bad, look up the ding-dongs. I ain't looking up nobody's ding-dongs.
First of all, that's not what we were asking. And let me know on Sunday.
To license it.
You gotta say it just like that.
Do it, Tom. Do it, TJ.
Okay,
and then you
give me one more and I'll try it again. I'll try it.
Oh, grrr.
Grrr.
No!
Here's your headline.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Wrestling POV. Yes, thank you. Thank you. I'm not introducing nobody. I don't give a shit about anybody.
Shalom, meaty booty.
Shut your mouth. The champion.
God
damn it, let me do my shit. You guys are fucked up. Not, you know what? For that, y'all gonna listen to the whole damn song. I don't care.
Tony,
I am the champion. I am the champion.
Man, I thought Elio was a sore winner.
Who's that?
Who is that? I am your host, Tony Diaz, along with Mini
Shalom.
and the third wheel, Rick Serrano III.
Hey, people.
And our intern, Miguel Cole.
Hello, how's everybody doing?
And of course, coming from way up yonder. Is it way up yonder or way down yonder?
Up yonder.
Up yonder. I didn't ask you.
It's up yonder, Tony.
It's up yonder?
Yes.
All right, thank you.
I came up with that on my own.
Oh, that's good one. I like it.
Yeah.
All right, you're welcome. Don't cut me off again. Coming up way up yonder from Wrestling
POV Global.
the PO Glee. You know who the PO Glee is? That's a new show.
It's not like
Say the news, not the
It's not like
weather.
Googly. I just spat all over me.
what are you,
Coming
Batista?
all the way. Yeah.
Where?
Oh, my Lord. And Cardi B, we're starting already. Coming from Wrestling POV Global. Oh, man, Tom. TJ Logan. What is happening? Why you're here finally again?
You know
Hi,
what?
Grandpa.
The president flew me out on the private jet and said, "Hey, let's class up the show a little."
Wait, what? The president did that shit?
No, the fuck
Yeah.
you didn't. And that's why I'm back.
Class. First class.
What the hell?
Peace out, bro.
Whoa. There's just too many goddamn people here, man. Mimi's back from vacation. Don't know where the hell she goes. Now
Right?
we got TJ over
You wanna
here.
know?
I do want to know.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do. First things first. Let's get this out the way.
Get it out the way.
I'm listening every Wednesday to Wrestling POV Global, which you can get on iTunes, YouTube, Podbean, Spotify, and iHeartRadio for free. I'm listening on Wednesday, and I'm getting called a goddamn puppet.
I never used the word goddamn once.
Listen, first of all,
Wow.
I'm not a puppet. Nobody sticks anything up my butt. Wait, what day is it? No.
It's not Sunday.
Today's not Sunday, so nobody sticks anything on my butt. I'm no goddamn puppet here, Tom. You better check your attitude over there. And second of all, let's not be throwing around word like that. That is highly offensive. I mean, I don't know what they do in Canada, but here in America, we are not racist at all. Wait, what?
Racist?
Wait.
Oh my lord!
Wait a second.
I have a thing about inanimate objects. I'm sorry.
Excuse me? What do you call Ariel Canella?
He's not here to defend himself.
Rick,
What is going
calm
on
down.
already?
Listen, guys, calm down. I was a little abrasive on the last show. I'll admit that.
A little.
But after you guys invited me graciously back on this show,
I didn't
took
invite
the
him.
I
time.
didn't invite you.
Who
Well,
invited
the president
I
did.
invited him
president.
so he can, so I can tell you that I ain't part of that bullshit that you was talking. All that
Now,
smack.
I'm going to say, after this week of cramming in a whole bunch more wrestling, I've got to say that I am proud of you guys because I thought my job was hard, okay? But 3 hours of Raw week, how you guys are not insane or sleeping in a coma is beyond me because, man, that is rough. You guys are heroes. I'm
you.
sorry. No more
Thank
bad stuff. You guys are
I
heroes.
appreciate it.
Yes, I
That's
do.
a lot of crap.
You
you
know
guys
that's an
went through.
insult, but
It is,
I appreciate
it is an
it.
insult.
All right, sure. Oh, wait, you know what? I forgot to introduce our newest member of the show. It's Miss Google. So, hey, Google, say hi. You don't want to say hi? Then fuck you then. All right, so now, here we go. Of course, the Wrestling POV pay-per-view points game. Of course, moi is your new champion.
Who's moi? Where are you from?
That's Cardi B's when she goes, moi, moi.
So Cardi B's the champion?
No, I am, goddammit. Son of a bitch.
Who's Cardi B?
Cardi B.
Is she like Alanis Morissette?
Yes, she is.
Oh, okay, cool.
Just yes.
She's a Dominican Atlantis.
Of course, I am your champion, along with the new interstate champion, Paul T. Phillips, who thought he won, but he didn't, and our overseas champion, Aaron Pupko. He's new to the game.
Yeah, and you know what? Can I do the rest, Tony? Because this
Yeah, go ahead. I know.
person, listen, the reason why this award is called the Rick Serrano the Turn Award is because of this person who is now got their name on that said award. Miss Jazzy J, Jasmine Moore, is now the Rick Serrano the Turn Award recipient. How's it taste, Jazzy J?
Oh, disgusting.
That's what happened. You want to make a
That's
bet
just
with me?
nasty.
My
Disgusting.
name is immortalized with that award, and you know what? Now your name is on it, like corn.
Yeah, unfortunately it is. So, jeez, I just got that one. It went over my head there for a second, and now I get it. Anyway, so congratulations, Jazzy J, on winning the Rick Serrano of the Turd Award, and of course, your champion once again. I just got to say it because it's there. Your wrestling POV champion is me. Me! I told you I was going to win it. Didn't I say that in the last episode? Did I?
No.
I did, right? Didn't I? No, I didn't.
no.
I thought I did.
But in much bigger news, Wrestling POV turns 3.
Yes.
Oh,
We are 3 years old, people.
Congratulations.
Yes.
3 years on air, and you guys stuck by us.
Yeah, man. We've come a long way.
We've come a very long way, and it's truly something that I didn't even know until you just said it, but then it was 3 years, and then pretty soon, and within this year, we'll have our 200th episode.
Yes.
And so hopefully bigger and better things for the show. So, all right.
I mean, you can't get bigger than Mr. Tony. I'm just saying.
That is true. That is true.
And you can't get anything
That's-
better than me.
Oh, God. Just, it was
I
going
mean, you
good,
can't get any
and then
better
you
than the
ruined it.
greatest champion of all time, Rick
wait, who-
Serrano the Third.
Get out of here. Who's the current champion? Me. Who's the three-time
first ever
champion?
wrestling
Me.
POV
Who
champion.
is the Grand
first
Slam
ever
champion?
two-time wrestling
Me.
POV
Who
champion.
never
the first
had...
ever three-time wrestling POV champion.
Who's never had the Rick Serrano Third Award?
Later
Me.
that day.
Me. It's me. asking you.
Mimi never had it.
All right, let's get going with the show. We're gonna go to our Facebook poll and hater comment of the week. We only did one poll.
Yeah, because it's a long goddamn show.
It was because this week was a lot of wrestling this week. We had a lot of things going on. So, so this week's poll was, which was the worst gimmick of all time? The gobbledygooker? Goober? Jesus Christ.
No, it's definitely Gooker. It's Gooker.
Right?
It's not Goober.
It's not Goober? I thought it was Goober. It's Gooker, right? That's what I thought. Sons of bitches, they stirred me wrong. All right, or the Shockmaster. Those of you who are not familiar with the Shockmaster, he had the Stormtrooper helmet, and when they introduced him, he went crashing through a wall and fell on his face. That gimmick was never seen again after that, but it was actually Tugboat. If you guys remember Tugboat from back in the day, he was behind the mask, so felt bad for him. Typhoon, yeah. All right, so before I read the comments and the results, guys, Mimi, which one is the worst gimmick? The gobbledygooker, or is it the Shockmaster?
It was the gobbledygooker.
Now, let me tell you something before I ask you guys, too. Do you guys know who was the original gobbledygooker?
Hector
Yes.
Tony
Guerrero.
Diaz.
Hector Guerrero.
Yeah.
Not Tony Diaz. Yeah, I couldn't fit in the suit. Anyway, no, I could have. I could have been a plump turkey.
Oh, really?
The butterball.
Butterball. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, guys. Fuckers. Anyway. Yes, Hector Guerrero was the original gobbledygooker. All right, Tom, which one you think is the... Oh, my. He got ghetto.
New York.
He got ghetto.
Canadian
He's
ghetto.
talking with three Hispanics and automatically, yo.
He just like, yo. I was waiting for the hey, yo.
That
I
was
was waiting for
racist.
the A.
Huh?
You called my name, A?
We rarely say
Hey.
Okay.
You know, I've been waiting for it on the show, too.
Yeah.
I just, hey. It's like,
Hey,
hey.
Hey, we're the Canadians. Hey.
We're the Canadians,
We're the
brother.
Canadians, eh?
Hey.
Sorry,
You know what I'm saying?
What are you talking
Man,
about, eh?
Tom. Hey. All right, Tom, which
Okay.
one do you think is the worst gimmick, gobbledygooker or the Shockmaster?
I'm going with Shockmaster only because Hector Guerrero owned gobbledygooker. He was out there doing it. When Shockmaster fell on his face and his helmet rolled away, it was the most ridiculous stupidity that they should never even shown.
That's true. That is true. And you realize who came up with the Shockmaster gimmick? Do you know?
No.
Dusty Rhodes, wasn't it?
Dusty Rhodes.
No?
He came up. No, Dusty
Yeah, I thought it was
Rhodes.
Dusty Rhodes.
Yeah, he came up with that gimmick, and when that whole thing, do you guys know the story behind that? The Shockmaster. Now, this is what I forgot. One of the producers for WCW back in the day, he had they practiced that scene for when he crashes through the wall. I forgot who the person was that was in charge of that. When they rebuild the wall, they put a wood plank right on that part and nailed it in there good. Don't know they don't know why he did that till this day. So when that incident happened, of course, Shockmaster didn't know that wooden plank was there, and Dusty Rhodes was in the back when all this happened. Dusty Rhodes was in the back, cracking up. So when that whole segment was over, the Shockmaster went to the back and he seen Dusty, and he looks at Dusty Rhodes. He goes, "This gimmick is not working, is it?" And he was like, "No, brother." All right, so
okay, I got something here, okay? I just got to tell you guys this.
Go
You
ahead.
remind me of a story that's going to make you guys laugh out loud, okay? I used to work in a kitchen, and in the back area before the bathroom was a wall. And guys would go by and punch a hole in the wall constantly. So we'd repair it, and you come back the next day, there's a new hole. So one day I said to the guy repairing it, let's put a metal plate behind it.
Oh,
So one day in the middle of rush, we hear a loud scream. We come back and a guy's holding his hand, broken hand, in front of the thing, and we're pretty much like, "Well, you're fired. Take your broken hand out the door, idiot." Because you just, you know.
And that has what to do with wrestling?
It just has much as the brains in your head there, little puppet. So
Jesus.
let's go on with the
First of
show.
all, it's
Whoa.
stuffing, and if you call me the
Wow.
P-word one more time, I'm gonna make you my puppet. You heard?
yeah.
Oh,
Well, if you can get across customs, by all means.
You know, there is a lot of violence right now on the show. And
There has to be.
And we're only like 13 minutes in. A lot of violence. All right, so Rick.
Well, yeah, the Shockmaster for sure. I mean, the guy
Really?
didn't even get to debut. I mean, listen, what did people want to come out of that egg? What wrestler were they expecting to come out of an egg for Survivor Series?
Bastard Booger, maybe? I don't know.
Now, did you guys watch it live?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, who did you guys, at the time, everybody thought it might be somebody. Do you guys remember who they ridiculously thought might come out of there?
No.
People thought maybe the Undertaker of all people was going to come out of that egg at that time. That's what the feeling was back then when I saw it.
Yeah,
Wow.
you know, Tom would know because he was about 45 then. So I was like 4 or 5.
Wow.
No,
Thank you,
mental
Tom, for being on the
capability is
show,
what we're
because
talking about,
otherwise
man.
they'll be picking on me.
Wow.
It's a Shark Tank. This is an American Shark Tank. I'm feeling discriminated against.
I think it is. And Mimi, you're not off the hook, so don't even try it. All right, so for me personally, I think the worst gimmick, only because it was pretty bad, was the Gobbledygooker. Not only because he was in the ring, but I think even with the Shockmaster, come on, man, you had to give him some kind of credit. You know, if they wrestled him or whatever.
For falling on your face?
I tried. Hey, I
What
tried,
about
man.
Kerwin White? What about
I
Kerwin
tried-
White?
Who?
Kerwin White. Remember when?
That was Chavo Guerrero, right?
Yeah, when he's dressing up as the rich white guy with the white hair.
That was short-lived. But, all right, so here are some of the comments from our Turd Award recipient, Rick's Around the Turd Award recipient, Jazzy J. She says, I'm all for the glittery stormtrooper.
That's why she was in last place.
You beat me to it. All right, so Daniel Fry says, that turkey was a funny, stupid thing.
It was,
yeah. Mm-hmm. Andrew Leonard said the Shockmaster was the funniest thing ever. So
for the wrong reasons.
Yeah, definitely for the wrong reasons. Jesus Christ. I mean,
what's Sting thinking? The Shockmaster!
You know what? I honestly think that he thought that was going to flop too. Had to have been. He had to have thought that. Tommy Matherin, he says, if you think those are bad, look up the ding dongs. I ain't looking up nobody's ding dongs.
First of all, that's not what we were asking. And let me know on Sunday.
Jack.
I'll send you the pictures on Sunday.
No ding dongs for me. All right, so Eric Zentes. Damn, that's worse than Gutierrez. Jesus. All right, some more of the top of my head. Mantar, the Goon, Samba, Simba, Repo Man, Bastion Booger, Kazarni, Duke the Drill. This is not what I was asking.
Not what he was asking, and Repo Man was awesome.
You guys know who Repo Man was, right?
Yes, Demolition, Doink.
Yeah. All right, Sean May, he says, well, considering how long the Gooker has stayed around, I'd say the Shockmaster was a total failure. At least Gooker didn't trip out of his egg. Listen, don't make the jokes, Sean.
Tony's the funny one.
I'm not the
funny-looking one.
That's right, Miguel.
All right. Robbie Sakura, he said, Lord fucking Tensai. Wow. He's got some issues, man.
Some anger right there.
Jesus.
The NXT trainer.
It's right? God. I mean, all right. Joe Dirt. This guy's name is Joe Dirt. I am not lying.
Are you sure it's not Joe Dierte?
I am not lying. The dude's name is Joe Dirt. J-O-D-U-R-T. Hilarious. He said James Ellsworth was the worst gimmick of all time.
His human being was the worst gimmick. That's terrible.
That is, yeah. And Mike Brown, he says, this is a no-brainer except for the stupid helmet and unfortunate entrance. Shockmaster might have worked. Gooker was actually planned to be what it was. Did you vote, Mike? No, you didn't. So your opinion don't matter. So fuck you. All right. So here are the results. 55%. So this was almost like a toss-up. 55% said the Gobbledygooker is the worst gimmick of all time. So
nah.
Don't think so.
Nah.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. Make him get mine.
No. Yes. No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Unreal.
Think of
man.
it this way: if they put out a Gobbledygooker T-shirt, people would know what that is. If you put out a Shockmaster, most people wouldn't know.
No. I'd buy a Shockmaster shirt before the Gobbledygooker, man.
But regular fans would have no clue. but they know who the stupid gobbledygooker is,
All
so
right.
that's got to be a success somewhere.
Okay, sure.
Just the old fans would know.
Oh! All right. Now all the snakes are in the ring.
Yeah. That's what you get, Tom, for coming into the show.
That's okay. I'm old. I can take it.
Wait, who's coming?
Oh, no.
That's not Sunday, Rick. It's not Sunday.
That was last episodes. All right, so now, if you guys listen to it, you guys know what the hell I'm talking about and be laughing right now.
Yeah, exactly. Coming
I
on
was.
shoulders.
That's right. Coming on shoulders and shit. Pretty nasty. All right.
Nice.
So that's all for the poll. Hater comment, I have to give it to I don't even remember the guy's name. But he was mentioning the other ones, stupid. I wasn't asking that.
No, I think Joe Dirt.
Oh, yeah, you know what?
His name.
I agree. Joe Dirt, he's the hater comment of the week.
Joe
Joe Dirt. Joe Dirte. All right. Miguel, do the honors.
Okay, hater alert! TJ Logan!
Not him. Jesus. All right, so now let's move forward with, there was a video out of Rhonda. You guys heard about this?
Yes, saw it.
You guys hear it?
Yes.
We're going to play a little clip of it. It was pretty intense and pretty, vulgar. But I ain't going to lie. I dug it. I liked it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's play a little clip of it. All right?
We don't own the rights to it.
No, we don't. Jesus, that's our intro. Here it is.
Everything you did tonight. How did you feel about the Shield reuniting? Because I remember the first time they broke out, you were pretty devastated.
Yes, I was very devastated. I'm always gonna love the Shield to the very end. And Roman's back and the Shield's together, and after seeing them all hold each other and crying and everything, and Roman left and seeing them back together, I'm just so happy that Roman's okay and the Shield's back together. And it's just yay. It warms my little heart, my little cold little ice cube.
All right. So tonight we saw a more vicious side of your personality. Is this a side you plan to show more of? Or
It's just that
Get to the point, Rhonda.
I'm tired of just being here to entertain people, and I'm not taking any more direction or notes or orders, and every time I go out there, I'm going to do whatever the hell I want to do, and they're just going to have to keep filming and cashing the checks I bring in.
Damn.
What else are they going to do? Not accept the money I'm making them?
Fire you?
Exactly.
So Charlotte seemed content letting you and Becky mix it up in the ring tonight. Are you worried that you might be concentrating too much on Becky and not enough on Charlotte?
No, I'm not worried. Becky pissed me off the most recently. I promised. And you know what? I'm not even gonna call her Becky. Rebecca Quinn talked shit about my husband, and I told her I'd beat the fuck out of her next time I saw her. And guess what? I beat the fuck out of her, didn't I?
Alrighty then. I won't play the rest because it's very long. Wait, should I play this one?
No,
No?
I don't.
You
no,
sure?
no, we don't. No.
No.
Now, you want to hear the rest of it? Go to our Facebook page at Wrestling POV.
True. All right.
But I'm gonna say something.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Ronda Rousey, shut the hell up. Do yourself a favor. Get out the business. Because listen, all the jokes aside, don't disrespect the business. Don't do that. We brought you in. We brought you in. We accepted you. And then you go and you start throwing around the fake word. You start going around saying that you're going to go off script. Bitch, you are script. Because otherwise you wouldn't be on TV. They don't need your money. You need them so you can get paid because your ass got knocked out twice in a row in USC. You ain't making money no more, baby. The hell you mean? You're a box office name. Exactly. Thank you, Miguel. I'm here for you, bro. But that's what I'm saying. This is ridiculous. Don't come at WWE. Who the hell do you think you is? Yo,
Now-
son, she got me tight, Joe.
I see that. I see that. Are you okay?
No.
Deep breath. Into
Deep
your-
breath. Just think of Cardi B. That's all you got to do. All right. So now
Wait, I'm not
there's
crazy.
there. You're not pregnant.
Oh, right.
Is that what you just said? Is that what you just said? You're not pregnant.
No.
I was doing the breathing.
Oh, I get it now. All right, so now I gotta say this. If she was told to do that, then she did a good job. Okay, but if you notice in one part of the video when she was about to say fake, she stopped herself and said scripted. So that's why it leads me to say that they told her to do this. So you know, is it the heel that we want? Yeah. I want that out of her. Why? Because the babyface Ronda was not working for me at all. At all.
Tony, she could have done other things to be a heel.
She could have, yeah, but she
could
did.
have, but they wrote the script for her.
But to have this side of Ronda is like, we haven't seen this in a while. Not in a very long time. I'm sorry. But so for Ronda to come out like this and do this promo, I dug it. I liked it. I love the fact she was swearing. I love the fact that she was saying, you know, what are they going to do? They ain't going to do shit because I'm bringing them money and blah, 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 blah. You know, a little ghetto. But, hey, that's okay. Tom, what did you think about this promo from her?
I think that WWE really did a disservice in the way they packaged her in the beginning. And that made this whole thing so awkward and so terrible.
Yes, I agree.
I mean, and I get it, Rick. Yeah, you shouldn't be talking the fake and the disrespect, but she's not saying that unless they're putting that script in her mouth. So you want to be mad at someone? Be mad at the 12 idiots sitting around a table writing this crap. That's who you should be mad at.
And that's why they're in the book.
That's why they are in the book.
Exactly.
But you have to also think about it this way, too. In last Monday's Raw, my Hispanic. The last time. All right, no, last Monday night's Raw, where that segment with the guys from the SNL would approach Braun and they say, hey, is wrestling fake? Why would they, you know, he wouldn't say that on his own.
No.
You know, he was told to say that. Okay. So this is coming from within the WWE.
Right.
And that's what a lot of people's got to understand. I'm pretty sure Ronda has a lot of respect for the business. I'm pretty sure. She's just doing what she's told. They're paying this woman millions of dollars, which is a good segue into this next segment. But actually, Mimi, you're a woman. What did you think about this segment?
Wait, you are?
I am?
Yeah, she is.
What?
Serious.
Really? For real?
Yes, for fake. All right. What did you think about this segment? This promo.
You know what? I liked the Rowdy Ronda.
Rowdy Ronda?
See.
Oh, see.
But I don't like what they're feeding her.
Okay.
You know, she should do it on her own because she's a badass on her own. And Rick, you could curl your lip all you want.
Honestly, every time I try to do something fun or exciting, you make it not that way. I hate so much about the things that you choose to be.
Oh, yeah!
And I'm Mrs. Perfect.
Yeah, all right. So,
baby!
All right, so, I mean, I agree with you. If this is the way they're going to approach Ronda as being a heel, then so be it. I have to go with it, but I like it though. You know, if I didn't like it, I would have been said it. All right, so now back to what I was going to say. Now, last week you guys heard me say the WWE men's salaries and what they make. Now I got the list here of the WWE women's salary. So all of you guys, I want Mimi first, then Tom, then Rick. Who do you think is the top 5 at least? So it gives you guys some time to think. Mimi, I know I just put you on the spot, but
Ronda.
Yep.
Charlotte.
Okay.
Stephanie, of course. Is she in there?
No, she's not in it at all. These are active wrestlers. Well, no. So
wait, Ronda.
It's boss time.
No, I don't think the boss is up there.
Okay, so you got 2 more to name.
Wait, hold on.
You said Ronda, Charlotte, Stephanie.
What's that little blonde chick that's in the book? Renee Young.
Oh, Renee Young. No, wrestlers.
Oh, the wrestlers, just wrestlers?
Just wrestlers, not commentators.
All right, Becky Lynch.
Okay.
And
1 more.
Oh, and the Heart Girl.
Natalia?
Okay.
Rick, who do you think?
All right, I'm going Charlotte. I'm going Ronda. I'm going Sasha. I'm going Becky. and I am going Nia Jax.
Okay. Tom?
I'm going to go Ronda.
Okay.
Charlotte. Sasha. What's that little girl's? Bliss. Alexa Bliss.
Alexa Bliss.
And Nia Jax.
Oh, okay. Well, you guys are really going to be surprised at this.
Uh-oh.
And these might not be accurate, but
we're going with
this is from, and normally Forbes is pretty accurate on what they put out there. Tom and Mimi are right, the first two. Okay, the top one is Ronda Rousey.
Yeah,
she makes $1.5 million a year.
Lord,
exactly right. The next one, and this, what's going to surprise you is that she's the only female that makes over $1 million. She's the only one. The only one.
That's crazy.
Ronda is?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's crazy.
What?
Number 2 is Charlotte Flair. And she makes $550,000 a year.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh
crazy,
my
right?
That's crazy.
God.
Yeah.
Yo.
And let me tell you. Go ahead, Rick.
Yo, last week you said all of New Day makes $500,000 each.
Mm-hmm.
And she makes $550,000.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yep.
You
and I'm
said
gonna tell
Randy
you this.
Orton makes money, son.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah. Now, what's crazy, you guys mentioned Becky Lynch. She barely made it in the top 10.
Yeah.
Barely made it in the top 10. She's number 9.
Wow.
She's number 9. All right. Now, this one, that's why when I said active wrestlers, I kind of paused a little bit because number 3 is Nikki Bella.
That's
ridiculous.
Oh,
yeah.
And she makes $350,000 a year. The next one tied for that is Alexa Bliss at $350,000 a year. The next one after that is Mickie James at $300,000 a year. Yes. And this next one, I was just like, you got to be kidding me. It's Brie Bella.
Yeah.
And she makes $300,000 a year.
Yo.
That Total Bella show brings in money, though.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
It does. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, total bullshit.
Total bullshit, exactly. The next one then is Natalya at $300,000 a year. The next one after that is at number 8 is Asuka, and she makes $250,000 a year.
Wow.
Then number 9 is Becky Lynch at $250,000 a year. And the top 10, you guys are going to shit your pants, I swear to God, is Dana Brooke.
wait, I gotta go to the bathroom.
Dana Brooke.
Man.
You know how much she brings in? I just told you, Asuka brings in $250,000 along with Becky Lynch. Guess how much she makes?
$225.
10.
No.
$225.
$200,000 a year.
Oh.
Wait.
I'm not even. You're gonna be so like.
Sasha and Bailey are not even on this list.
No, they're on the list. They're on the list.
They're not in the top 10.
No.
Dana Brooke makes more money than Sasha Banks and Bailey.
Yes.
Wow.
Yep.
You know what? Just because of that, Dana Brooke, you just read the book.
All right. Then up next is Alana at $200,000.
Serious?
Bailey at $200,000. Sasha Banks is at $200,000. No, sorry, she's at $180,000. She's at $180,000, along with Naomi. Naomi's at $180,000, and then this person here, I was just like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Summer Rae is at $120,000 and $500.
But that must have been like last year's quote.
Yeah, no, I know, but she's still making more than the rest of the guys, these ladies. I mean, where am I? Oh, Carmella, she's at $120,000. Sonya Deville is at $100,000. Nia Jax is at $100,000. Ruby Riott is at $80,000 a year.
Yo.
Along with Sarah Logan, Tamina, and Mandy Rose.
Wow.
Wow, it's amazing they pay Tamina.
Exactly, right? And the last one that I have on here, you guys want to take a wild guess on this one?
Mandy Ray. Or Mandy Rose?
Who?
Mandy Rose?
Mandy Rose, Rick?
I'm going with... Damn, who's left?
There's plenty left, actually. The Iconics, there's...
Yeah, I'll go with
Nikki Cross.
We'll go with Nikki Cross.
All right, Mimi.
I'm crying. Hold on.
And sexism isn't real? Come on,
Right?
people.
Hey, no, I don't know.
All right, the last one is Liv Morgan at $75,000.
Wow.
You only live
That's
once.
disturbing.
That's very disturbing. But not only that, like exactly who, I don't know who was saying it, but you know, the salaries that I read off on the men last week, they were pretty high. I think the lowest was Titus O'Neil at $300,000.
Yep.
Now, come on. Seriously, looking at this damn list, you know, the two highest, Ronda Rousey at 1.5, Charlotte Flair at 550. You know what I'm saying? And then Nikki Bella and Alexa Bliss at 350. The rest of these women, you know, Titus O'Neil was making the same as or more. Titus O'Neil. Now, mind you, there's Bayley that's making $200,000 that has more TV time than he does. Nia Jax does. Ruby Riott, Sarah Logan, Tamina, Mandy Rose, Liv Morgan. They all have more TV time than Titus O'Neil. And Asuka, she's at $250,000, and Titus O'Neil is making more money than they are, and he's barely on TV. So, what's that tell you? I don't know.
Sexism is
It's
real.
crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. It's like, you got to be kidding me. Now, like I said, these are probably not accurate, but it came from Forbes. That's where I got it from. And Forbes loves to display people's salaries. So,
Well, they don't want to display mine.
no, not mine either.
Be like,
Good Lord. All right, so with that being said, we have to cover the wrestling news from around the world. You know what I'm saying? You should know what I'm saying. Rick, take it away, my man.
All right, before we do that, let's get into some birthdays. Yahoo! All right, today's birthdays. Henry Godwin turned 55 years old.
Dang, really?
Yeah, 55.
Wow.
That's the one that broke his neck, or was that his brother that broke his neck?
I think that was him.
Yeah,
that was
that was
him
pretty
because, what's his name? Phineas?
Yeah.
He went on to be, what was his name?
Midian?
Midian. And then he went, after that, then he started streaking.
Yeah.
Like, what? And do you know what he does for a living right now?
What?
Really? You don't know?
Manage a strip
No.
joint?
no, we asking.
No. Tom, he does the same thing you do. He's a chef.
Oh,
I was going to say a stripper.
wait a minute.
How did they know? Wait, how did you know? Anyway, but
I was in
Moose is
Canada,
talk, you know what I'm
eh?
saying?
that's true. Moose is beat talking. All right, so no, he owns his own restaurant and he is the chef there. So
Wow.
interesting.
Interesting, but stupid.
But stupid.
No, it wasn't.
Tony and Tom have a lot of familiarity with this guy. The Iron Sheik turns 1 year younger than Tony and Tom, 77 years old.
Ah, you gotta speak up.
Fucked up.
How do you sleep at night, man? Anyways.
What's the Iron Sheik say? I break you in half or something? I break you, make you my bitch. What is it? Yeah.
Always had to end it with that.
And last but not least, or very least, this man I have a lot of issues with. This man has caused me physical and mental pain for almost 2 years now. He caused such an injury that was so diabolical that it retired me from in-ring capabilities. I am now forced to be on this podcast and no longer can be in the ring. All thanks to you, the headliner, Chris Michaels, who turns 46 years old. Happy freaking birthday, bastard!
Oh, yeah!
For those of you that don't know, I managed the late, great Brian Christopher one night against the headliner, Chris Michaels. And Chris Michaels put his hands on me. He threw me to the ground, and he gave me such a splinter that was infected immediately. They were threatening to take my finger off. It caused such a reaction that I had to go to physical therapy for almost 2 years. And after almost 2 years of physical therapy, they told me that it ended up tearing my rotator cuff and I needed surgery on my shoulder. And now I can't wipe my butt like I used to. Thank you, Chris Michaels, for ruining my life.
Why are you
My
the way that
favorite.
you are?
And happy birthday.
Honestly, every time I try to do something fun or
Miguel.
exciting, you make it not that way. I hate so much about the things that you choose to be.
Wow.
Me
So,
so horny, me love you long time.
That was Chris Michaels.
What kind of birthday gift did you give him?
Alrighty then.
Damn,
Wait,
Rick.
it's Saturday. No, oh, damn it, it's day early.
Yep.
All right, it is now time for the wrestling news from around the world. All right, ladies and gentlemen, 205 Live news. It's so hard to say that with a straight face.
It is. It really is.
Tony Nese says Cedric Alexander advanced to the finals. Winner will face Buddy Murphy at WrestleMania for the Cruiserweight title. Boom, 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 boom. Yo, listen, I don't care what anybody says. People are all over 205 Live. They trash everything. Oh, 205 Live and NXT are running stuff.
No, they're not.
No, I don't want to watch
205
205
Live is not.
No, I don't want to watch 205 Live. Unless Tony Nese finally gets that title. Because that man deserves it. That man
He
is
does.
an athlete.
Yeah. He's an athlete.
He's an athlete on Sundays.
God dang, Rick.
Damn, Rick, you gotta chill with that.
All right. It's not even Saturday, man. It's not
First of
Sunday.
all, let's not turn this into the Rick show. I mean, let's talk about Tom. He's here. He's from Canada. Something.
Hey?
Hey?
Yeah, but don't say athlete.
Oh, you a moose.
You gotta speak up.
All right, Tony with the rumors.
Right when I'm taking a sip, goddamn. All right, so on to rumors. Tommaso Ciampa, because I like saying Ciampa. Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano were originally going to feud with the Revival over the Raw Tag Team titles, but Tommaso Ciampa kind of hurt his neck. So that led to Aleister Black and Ricochet getting the spot. So they might be still doing something more with it.
I think that's a better choice anyway.
Yes.
No.
Yes. All right, there's some speculation that Kurt Angle's final match at WrestleMania could be ended with... You guys want to guess who?
John Cena.
John Cena!
John Cena sucks.
Stop looking at my notes.
John Cena sucks. John Cena sucks.
All right, no more.
Do you guys know
All
why?
right. What?
Do you guys know why that would be poetic?
No.
Because that's where he first started. All right, TJ, don't come on my show
Oh, excuse me,
trying to be
who
the
first
smartest
started?
guy.
Who first started?
John Cena.
Cena?
Thank you. That's all I wanted to hear.
Yeah, ruthless aggression. That's when it started.
Ruthless.
Roofies.
Ruthless. Yeah, with an F.
Ruthless.
With an F. I said it. Shit.
Bingo!
Gay.
Canadians never
Nothing's
say
wrong with
toothless
that.
anymore. That's
Toothless?
that's a no-go in the WWE, the toothless aggression thing.
All right. So now... Had to do it.
He who does not exist anymore, apparently. Okay.
Right there. Thank you, Miguel. Thank you. All right, so now, this one was really weird to me. WWE reached a deal with Eminem for an appearance on SmackDown later this year on Fox. He'll apparently contribute to the WWE 2K20 soundtrack as well.
Is that peanut or chocolate?
Chocolate.
Nice.
Chocolate.
Eminem.
White chocolate.
Oh,
Yes.
wait. You're talking
I
to the
like
rapper.
peanut.
Oh, is that who I was talking about? The rapper?
Oh, I thought it was the
Oh, my
peanut.
bad.
Yeah, okay.
So it's not
All
rumor.
right. Don't disrespect the goats, please.
Who's the
don't do
GOAT?
that.
The goat.
Eminem, Marshall Mathers, Slim Shady.
All right, and finally, the Bray Wyatt is still on creative hiatus, and his
Who's that?
return. You don't know who that is, and his return is probably the most closely guarded secret in WWE. So they don't want to say where the hell he is.
Probably locked up. They won't let him.
Well, if you notice, JoJo ain't there.
Oh,
Probably knocked up.
So you know what they're doing.
Playing cards?
Disgusting. All right. All right. So, Rick, you feel like doing the injury?
No, not today.
All right.
All right, injury report. Chelsea Green from NXT is undergoing surgery for a broken wrist.
Yes.
She'll be out of action for a little while.
I heard
Bummer.
And
that's
that's all the injuries I got.
All right, so let's go straight on to the WPOV WWE Fastlane pay-per-view points game, where your winner, moi, guessed everything right except for the damn Spanish announce table. They got wrecked.
Yo, you know, if I would have guessed right on that goddamn Spanish announce table, I would have gotten a title. Goddamn Spanish announce table.
What title?
Bro. I would have got the overseas title.
No, okay.
I got everything right too. Shields for 2 points. What the hell was I thinking?
I was wondering the same thing. There was a lot of points on there. Elio too. What the fuck was he thinking? Jesus.
A puppet
He
gentleman.
wasn't.
The gentleman doesn't speak that way.
What?
What the fuck?
I do. I'm not a gentleman.
Yeah, but you shouldn't talk to him like that.
Talk to who?
Mr.
Don't let
Elio.
whoa. Don't let Elio fool you.
I like Elio.
The man's ghetto beyond belief.
Yeah, but don't talk to him.
Yo, he used to roll with the gangs in
Exactly.
Toronto.
Yeah.
The
Tom
Mountain
knows.
gangs.
Well,
They're on each opposite ends of Canada, but Tom knows.
I know.
I like Elio.
See?
We would never put any syrup.
I
his
don't
way,
like
man.
you,
He's-
Tom,
he's
but I
too-
like Elio.
Jesus Christ.
We haven't even met yet, so this is sad.
Such hatred.
Hatred. Well, because he was talking smack about us.
Well, I didn't mention you in any of those things. If you look back,
Oh, yeah, you did.
Yeah, you did.
I listened
What are
to
they-
your Wednesday show.
Yeah, you did.
I don't remember.
I'm just throwing it out there.
Well, I have schizophrenia. What do you
instigating.
expect?
You sure did. You said,
Not that that's a bad thing.
Not that that's a bad thing. Sorry.
That's true. All right, so now let's go into the Fastlane pay-per-view points game, or pay-per-view. All right, before I go on, guys, what did you think of this pay-per-view?
You can't even
it
see my
bad?
thumb. It sucked.
1 out of 10, what do you guys give it?
Three.
minus 3.
Really?
Yeah, that show, it was predictable.
I give it a
And-
5, and only because, yeah,
Only because he won.
you're damn right. You're damn
Greatest
right.
pay-per-view of all time, guys.
Has to be one of the greatest pay-per-views of all time. Okay, I called this shit because that's how I roll with the
well,
shot.
that's why it's a 3.
Calling it shit was
No.
a good idea.
What?
You said calling it shit was a good idea. You said you
Hey!
called that shit.
Stop it. No. Now, my beef is with this damn pay-per-view is that they changed up a lot of shit.
Yeah.
They did.
Jesus, man.
They fucked up our game.
No. They didn't fuck up my game because I won. I'm the champion.
Yo.
Should I play the song again?
The only reason why Tony won is because they just jacked up the whole goddamn game. You know what? You're right, Mimi. Tony went. Yo, Tony wrote to his sources and said, "Guys, listen, man. I gotta get a win. Switch up this whole card. Switch
Fuck
it
up
up."
this whole pay-per-view for me, will you?
Exactly.
And you know what? Vince was like, you know what, Tony, you're right. I'm going to do it for you because I like Latinos.
No way, Jose.
I don't know what that has to do with anything, but had to throw it out there. Anyway, but it was a 5. It was a 5. And 4 of it is because I won. No, I'm kidding. All right. The New Day defeated Rusev and Shinsuke Nakamura by pinfall. They're just burying. You know what? I can give two shits about Rusev, but they're burying the fuck out of Shinsuke.
Oh,
in my
yeah.
opinion. But I think there might be something in the works for him. Not sure. Still got to dig in deep for it. So, thank you. The Usos defeated Shane McMahon and The Miz by pinfall because I called it. And of course, that's when Shane McMahon did the heel turn. No. Let me throw this out there. Did you guys really expect Shane to turn, or was it Miz? Seriously.
Shane, because it was too predictable for it to be the Miz.
Okay, sure. All right. Now,
I don't like
so
that.
easy.
I don't like
easy
a
to
face
change
Miz.
Tony's
you
mind.
don't like a face of Miz.
No.
She don't like a face of Miz.
No, yeah, no, I don't either. Listen, Tony, you're the only one on this show that likes the Miz anymore.
And you know what? I have a confession that I am going to say during SmackDown, and you guys are going to be like, "What?" Seriously.
Or we're gonna be like, what? Or
No.
what?
We're gonna be like,
What?
no,
What?
no. You're gonna be like, what? Like
What?
that. Yeah.
All right.
What? Like
All
that. Do it right.
Sorry.
Damn.
No, so like, what?
No. What?
Oh, damn.
No.
All right.
No,
Just go.
no,
Just go. I'm
stop.
not gonna get it. I'm not gonna get it.
Hold on, I'm gonna tell you one more time, and then you gotta get it right. It's
All right.
firm. You guys understand now, right?
Yes.
Sons of bitches. All right, Asuka, she defeated Mandy Rose. Anything?
By pinfall, which
By
threw me off.
pinfall, which I called, by the way. Let's not forget about that. Sons of bitches. All right.
Wait, who's even the champ anymore? I don't even know who the champ is.
I'm going into. I'm the champ going into
I think there's
WrestleMania.
something wrong with Tony's mic. I just hear.
What about you, Rick?
Mouth moving. I
Rick,
can't hear him.
Nah, fuck y'all. How about that?
What?
All right, fuck all of y'all. My mic is on. I'm telling the president. I'm the champion. Shit. Tom, shut up.
I didn't say a word yet.
But you were about to. I can see. I think your camera's fucked up.
Can
Can I go on?
Tom,
Just
Tony's talking to you.
quick question.
No.
In any world, would it be worth paying to see Asuka take on Mandy Rose? I mean, already that tells you the crap level of this thing.
No.
First of all, do not talk about my woman Mandy Rose. She is fine as hell, and I will stick my sock puppet into her any day.
And she wrestles like a sock puppet.
Whoa!
First of all, I'm gonna have to let me tag you.
Damn.
First of all, Mandy Rose is one of the most underrated wrestlers in the business right now. Those
Wait,
knee
what?
attacks are legit. Mandy
You know
Rose
what?
is legit.
Hold on. Put your hand on the Cardi B Bible and say that.
Mandy Rose is official.
Okay, I guess he's. Oh, yeah, that one. Alrighty then.
Hold on, Tom. Do the.
That what? I seriously don't know who Cardi B is.
Yo, this guy.
Oh my
Wow.
God.
Well, she's very popular on this show. So.
Okay. You guys kept referencing her,
with
but maybe I'll go look her up. Okay.
We have to repent for him.
Yes.
Oh no. There's kids at work that sing this junk all the time. No.
No, too late.
No.
You're gonna hear it on this show.
Oh no.
Oh man. All right. So
You have to
basically,
say. No, he now has to say 5 okras and
5
2 ounce.
Now that I can do.
And a regular schmegular.
oh my God. I just got
You gotta
dizzy.
make it rain.
Yeah, you gotta make it rain on them hoes. All right, so Asuka defeated Mandy Rose. And, not on yourself, Tom.
Yuck. Where's the towel?
That's pretty disgusting. That's something I really didn't want to see.
Nasty.
That's just nasty. All right, so now apparently Mandy Rose slipped on the ring apron due to Sonya Deville. So I mean, a feud between them two, maybe.
Women's Battle Royal.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right, sure. All right, so with all the hoopla that was happening during this pay-per-view, Vincent K. McMahon, he put the match with the Bar against Kofi Kingston, and they beat the shit out of him. That was it, pretty much. The Tag Team Championship, the Revival versus Aleister Black, and Ricochet versus Bobby Roode and Chad Gable. This was actually a decent match. The Revival finally won. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So exciting.
And then this match that they threw in our face, the Fatal 4-Way, Samoa Joe versus Andrade, because he's not seeing that much no more. Rey Mysterio, we'll just call him Rey. And R-Truth, we'll just call him R.
You could call him 619.
No. Hush, puppy. It is for the United States Wrestling. Nobody laughed at that one. That's fucked up.
No.
That was a good one. That was a good one. That was old school. Very
I
old.
know.
Yeah.
You gotta speak up.
Fuck you.
Talk
guys.
to the hand.
The only one who got it was Tom over
Tom.
here.
No, I don't think even Tom knew what it was. All right, so decent match. Mojo won, choking out Rey Mysterio. So
Ray.
next one, it was Sasha Banks and Bayley versus Nia Jax and Tamina. They won. They retained.
And they
Yippee.
attacked Beth Phoenix afterwards.
And then they attacked. If you gave me 2 more, I was going to get into that. Goddamn.
So
Let
Trish
me do
and
my
Lita-
job.
Trish and Lita are not available? Is that
No,
is that
but
what it
you know
is?
what? No, keep them the fuck out of this.
Oh no, definitely.
I'd rather see Beth. Yes, definitely.
No, first of
Rick,
all,
you even
Beth-
said it once before.
That's Phoenix show.
He did.
She got her arms are bigger than Tom's head.
And yeah.
And still kind of
she
sexy.
Looked good. Beth Phoenix looked good. Real good. Anyway.
I mean, if you like those Rambo arms, I mean.
Listen, I wrestled with Beth Phoenix a long time ago. She's not that big, but she's cute.
I like those Rambo
She's
arms.
Cute. The Amazon fit her good. Anyway,
she got Amazon titties too.
So it looks like she does. Them things are big. All right, so it looks like it's going to be at WrestleMania. Beth Phoenix and what's the other one's name? Natalia. Versus Nia Jackson, Tamina. That's what it looks like to me. There's no way they're gonna put them in for the tag team championship.
Yes, they are.
No,
yes, they are. And it's gonna be iconic. They're gonna add the Iconics. It's gonna be a multi-woman tag team match for the titles.
The rumor is that the multi-women one is supposed to be from NXT, one is supposed to be from SmackDown, and the other one is supposed to be from Raw. So we'll see what happens. Daniel Bryan versus Kevin Owens and Mustafa Ali. They threw his ass in there.
What?
Yes. Not lying to you. You're my favorite turd. Wouldn't shit you. Serious. I wouldn't shit you, Rick. Serious.
You just did.
Oh, my bad.
Literally.
Yeah. Disgusting.
Wait, is it literally? I don't know what that means.
Literally. Like literally.
Oh, like literally?
Like literally.
Like literally.
Literally. Is that what it's called? Literally?
I don't know. How do they say it in Canada?
We don't talk about that stuff.
They say literally, All right. Decent match. Actually, it was a little slow. It kind of picked up towards the end. Of course, Daniel Bryan won. So there you go. Yay. And then this one, as much as I was more anticipated in this, it did nothing for me because they could have done a lot more with it, and they didn't. Becky Lynch versus Charlotte Flair, and obviously the stipulation for this is that if Becky Lynch wins, that she'll get her match at WrestleMania. And this match was 2 minutes in, and then Ronda Rousey came in, just hit her once, and just sat there. And
I did say
stupid.
Becky by DQ.
Okay, sure.
But you didn't win.
Ha! All right. Now, like I said, the reason why I didn't like it is because if Ronda was a heel, then she just should have beaten the shit out of Becky Lynch.
I agree.
And they should have, and Charlotte could have been that little scaredy cat heel and potted out of that ring, and that's how they should have ended that. Mm-hmm. I would have appreciated it more, but I didn't. I hated it. So,
Tony, you should be a writer, but you have too much brains.
Yeah. I don't know where you were going at, but yeah.
I think he was complimenting you.
Okay, sure. All right, if you say so. Then
was that Roman Reigns?
Yeah. All right, the final main event: The Shield versus Baron Corbin, Drew McIntyre, and Bobby Lashley. The Shield won.
Why was that the main event?
And you know what? That's what a lot of people said. Why was that the main event?
The biggest problem with this whole thing. The biggest problem why this was so bad is it wasn't the quality of the matches. It wasn't the people in the matches. It was there's absolutely no reason for you to give a crap about any of these matches, really. Such poor writing.
It was poor writing, but they were trying to still, in my opinion, is the bad way of doing it. Mm-hmm. They were still trying to establish the storylines heading into WrestleMania, which is dumb because I appreciate a longer storyline that will get me hyped to watch WrestleMania than a short one. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it looks like it's heading in there to me.
Just get rid of Fastlane.
I think so, yeah.
Don't have 2 pay-per-views.
Don't have 2, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I agree.
Royal Rumble, don't do it. It's stupid.
Yeah.
It's dumb.
It's churlish.
It's
blasphemous.
Churlish, Rick.
It's preposterous.
Churlish, Rick.
What?
It's churlish.
What?
Oh, Jesus Christ. What?
Does he not hear it? Does he not understand?
No. He don't.
What?
All right, so that's your Fastlane pay-per-view.
Saying it right.
The champion, of course, is moi again. I seriously do give it a 5. It wasn't the greatest. It wasn't the worst. I've seen worse, but
it wasn't a 5.
No, it was a 5.
It was not 5 worthy.
No, it was a 5.
It was a 3 at best.
Jesus.
Can I get an amen?
Amen. 3. Thank you.
You got it wrong. All right. All right. So let's go. Let's go into Raw news. All right. So the Shield said their final goodbye. Not going into it. The Seth Rollins was in the ring, back and forth promo with Paul Heyman. Then all of a sudden, Shelton Benjamin comes out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere.
Do you guys know the truth about Shelton Benjamin and Brock Lesnar?
That they trained and they worked together in Minnesota.
Yeah, and they were roommates in college.
Yep.
And Shelton Benjamin is the godfather of 2 of Brock Lesnar's children.
Doesn't he only have 2?
2 of his. What did I say?
You said 2.
I said 2.
2 out.
Did somebody mention?
All right, 2 out of 10. Does that make you happy?
2 legitimate ones.
2 legitimate ones that he knows of.
Somebody say Godfather.
He's the Godfather of his kid. Why am I doing this? Is this racist? I'm doring the Italian hand gesture.
Not if we don't see it.
That's true. None of y'all saw it, but I did announce it. So yes, it was racist. All right. So Seth Rollins defeated Shelton Benjamin. The IC match: Bobby Lashley versus Finn Balor. Lio Rush rang the bell to interfere, and Finn lost. Now, I heard a couple of rumors about this, is that the reason why they took the title off of Finn was because of that they're going to be a bigger storyline for Finn Balor. And so that's why they did that. So we'll see where it goes. I like this match. I thought Bobby Lashley getting that belt back is what he needed to happen, in my opinion.
But this is the Intercontinental title. This is not some title we just throw around. Oh, you win this week, and blah, blah, blah.
And when was the last time they did that with the IC belt?
But the thing is, we just saw the U.S. title get taken away on SmackDown. Now you're taking away the IC title again on Raw. Yep. It used to be only at pay-per-views, and then once in a while they would do it on a live TV show. Don't do that. Don't do it on TV. I know, but don't keep throwing the titles around like that. It's not making it prestigious anymore. It's just like, oh, well, if you have a match, you can win the championship.
When was the last time they did that for the IC belt?
Didn't he win? Didn't Finn Balor win it on Raw?
No.
I must have been drinking some milk that was spoiled.
Could have been. All right, now I'm going to throw this out here now that Tom is joining us from Wrestling POV Global that you can catch every Wednesday. I don't know what time, but it's on Wednesday.
Wednesday, eh?
Yeah, Wednesday. Hey! Yeah, I like it. Yeah, okay. Anyway, and he does cover New Japan, MLW, TNA, and a whole bunch of other stuff.
Ring of Honor,
yes.
MLW.
I said MLW.
NXT UK.
I was going to say that. Give me a second.
Lucha Underground.
Fucker.
Independent wrestling around Canada.
That too.
That's why I have no life.
No, I see that. No, I'm kidding. All right, so now this is speaking of the Intercontinental Championship.
Yes.
I want to throw this as a poll, and this is going to go for both shows.
Okay.
Okay, which is which belt, in your opinion, is more prestigious? Is it the Intercontinental Championship or the IWGP Intercontinental Championship?
Ooh.
Tom, being that this is your baby, I know New Japan is your baby. I know it's all,
Mm-hmm.
That's my baby!
That's your baby and all. What are your thoughts on that? Do you think the IWGP Intercontinental Championship is more prestigious than the WWE Intercontinental Championship?
I would have said 2 years ago, yes. But today, Naito has taken every opportunity to degrade and down this belt, saying they don't need this belt despite the fact he's a champion. Last year,
now, did he say that as a shoot or a work?
I think they're trying to eventually phase it out because they allowed him to destroy the belt. He would walk to the ring, kick it, throw it, spit on it, say this belt's crap. He doesn't even know why he's holding it. At one time, if you look it up, there's an actual thing where he finally breaks the belt. A plate breaks off, and everyone, of course, Japan, that's a big thing. He's been degrading or downgrading that belt as much as he can. They put the belt back on him. I think the move is they're going to try and degrade it and make the North American, the new belt that Juice Robinson holds, as the secondary belt as part of their expansion into the U.S.
Well, there you have it.
So I'm going to have to say the WWE one is probably at this level now worth more and will continue to be worth more than the IWGP belt.
So
Why are you the way that you are? Honestly, every time I try to do something fun or exciting, you make it not that way. I hate so much about the things that you choose to be.
Wow.
How in the hell did you guys get my dad?
Wow. All right, Rick, what was you saying?
I get distracted every time he says that, so I have no clue.
No, what are your thoughts on? Do you think which belt is more prestigious, the IWGP IC or the WWE IC?
I mean, it's just easier to say Intercontinental title, so I'm gonna go with WWE because IWGP, ABC, Indy Money Mo, IC title. It's kind of difficult. No, but on a serious note, I have to go with the Intercontinental title. It's what I grew up with. It's what I know.
Okay.
So,
all right. Hey, sure. All right, Mimi, your thoughts?
I think the IC title.
Which one?
The real one, the WWE.
Oh my God! All right, so we're gonna put this out as a poll, and everybody, please just don't vote, but place your comments too, because I'm really curious to hear what you guys got to say. All right. All right. So up next was the Ronda Rousey promo. It's called the fan bandwagon bitches. I was like, good Lord, alrighty. She asked for her match at WrestleMania to be made a 2-on-1 handicap match. Then Dana Brooke showed up, looking sad as always, with her $200,000 ass. She came in, wanted to fight Ronda, but she pretty much got her ass beat. And right before Ronda left, she slapped the referee. I thought was hilarious. That was it. So like I said, I like the promo from Ronda. I like this heel Ronda. Yes, I like this heel Ronda better than face Ronda. I'm sorry. Her as a face, she was so fake.
Yeah,
her as a heel.
That promo on one breath. She did that promo on one freaking breath.
That's one of her
He's like,
flaws.
You got a bunch of bandwagon bitches.
That's one of her flaws.
She sounds like you talking, Rick.
Oh, damn. What the fuck? All right. Wow.
Ouch.
Alrighty then. So up next was Aleister Black and Ricochet. They defeated Bobby Roode, and I couldn't just say that. I was trying to talk like Rick. I was trying to talk like Rick, all fast. Didn't work. I don't know how you do it, Rick. Aleister Black and Ricochet defeated Bobby Roode and Chad Gable. That was it. Well, no. After the match, the Revival came and attacked Aleister Black and Ricochet. Where do you guys think this is going? Anywhere?
WrestleMania, multi-team, tag team match.
Yeah, they're hot-shotting this new team.
Yeah, they are. Jesus. Alexa Bliss announces herself as host of WrestleMania.
Oh, Lord.
That was terrible.
Jump for joy. That was bad.
That was really bad.
Really bad. All right. Braun Strowman lists a convertible. Like,
what is this, Street Fighter?
Exactly, right? All right. Elias, he cuts a promo about Pittsburgh. That shit was hilarious. And he got interrupted by No Way Jose. No Way Jose. Now, I know we've put in No Way Jose's conga line in the book.
It's got to go back.
No, I'm not doing that. Okay? But I am putting No Way Jose's damn braids in the book.
Well, don't call it that's a weave.
yeah, you're right. They're weaves. The green weaves. It's gotta go in the book. Jose, what in Cardi B was you thinking when whose idea was that? First of all, no, I don't think Cardi B would stoop that low. But whose idea was it?
He was trying to be like Naomi.
He felt something weird glow.
He felt the glow.
No, there was no glow there.
I gotta say, the best part of that was watching Elias run so fast and just boot him through the ropes. That was incredible. I never seen that dude move so fast.
Right? But I do, as much as everybody's starting to complain that, we've seen this over and over, it's different with Elias, because he's talking about different cities that he's in. I think it's hilarious. Now, obviously, WrestleMania, do you think it's going to be Elias and No Way Jose?
Elias wins the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. He's going to have this every week with somebody else interrupting him, blah, blah, blah. He's going to win the Battle Royal. Or he's going to continue to do this, and then this guy, who's never won a match in 260 things, Kurt Hawkins, is going to throw Elias out last.
I would like to see that.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
That would be cool. It would.
Yeah.
It would.
It's
All right.
good!
Up next, Nia Jax.
Wait, are we putting the weave in?
Yes, absolutely. Sorry.
All right.
So wait, what are we calling it?
No way Jose's green weaves.
All right. No way Jose's green weaves.
All right. No way Jose's green waves. You just read the book.
Awesome sauce. All right. So up next, Natalya versus Nia Jax. Nia Jax wins by DQ, and Beth Phoenix just came all fucking gangster and shit. Try to beat the crap out of them. Mm-hmm. And yeah, pretty good. We'll see where it goes. And then the promo between Batista and Triple H. I thought this shit was hilarious when Triple H was like, what do you got, the independent guard scene or some shit like that? Yo, I was dying.
Give me what I want. Give me what I want.
And then every time Batista kept saying, tell me what I want, or give me what I want. I just kept thinking of the Spice Girls. Tell me what I want, what I really, really want. Tell me what I want, what I really, really want. I want to beat your ass at WrestleMania, motherfucker.
It was.
We do not own the rights to that song.
No, we do not. Sorry.
It was great because it was like he forgot his lines and he just kept like, give me what I want. Give me what I want.
I liked what Batista was saying. Triple H, not so much.
Yeah.
Batista, just give me what I want.
Yeah.
That's
I like Batista. That's what I'm saying. I like
Yep.
Batista's promo. Triple H's promo was still a little lame, but he had that one joke. I was just dying. You're about the security guards. I was like, what?
Now, one thing I've learned from having a son. Yelling at me, give me what I want 30 times, you will not get a damn cookie. So I don't know why he gave in and just said, oh, yeah, okay, I'll give you what you want. Why not? WrestleMania. Oh, yeah, you said it 12 times?
Cookie,
okay.
Right? But, yeah, we'll see. And it's going to be a no-holds-barred at WrestleMania. So we'll see. We'll see. Kurt Angle announcing that he wanted to wrestle one more time in his home crowd of Pittsburgh. And he defeated Apollo Crews. So
now, since... Kurt also announced that WrestleMania will be his last match ever. Before he retires, I think what we should do is offer your buddy a seat on Wrestling POV. You know, like Kurt should join the show after he retires. Don't we already have one too many fat bald guys on this show?
Oh!
I'm only a guest.
What?
Damn!
Bingo!
That's so wrong in so many levels.
Wow.
Booyah!
Tony's not bald.
Oh! No, Mimi, no, Mimi. I'm sorry. Sometimes you have to speak slowly for me. Mimi, I'm calling Tom, James, TJ. He's fat and bald. That's what I'm saying.
Unreal.
I prefer
I forgot he was even here.
Well,
he's even growing a mustache like me. Come on. He's obsessed.
Holy shit. Wow. All right. So, lastly, the announcement of Roman Reigns versus Baron Corbin never happened. Drew attacked Reigns. Got him with a couple of Claymore kicks.
I know.
Doctors and referees ran down. Helped him out. He left. Dean Ambrose said, I want to fight him. So, it was a false count anywhere match. Drew McIntyre versus Dean Ambrose. These two motherfuckers are going at it. It's a pretty gross moment where Drew McIntyre had the pencil and hit him in the eye. I was like, ew. And put him in between like the staircase railing and hit another Claymore kick to him. Drew McIntyre wins though. So I'm glad. I'm here. The thing of it is, I'm hearing a lot of rumors about Dean Ambrose. Either he's staying or he's going. They're saying that Roman Reigns convinced him to stay, and then other people are like, no, he's actually going. Now, these are my thoughts, and I want to hear what you guys got to say, and then we'll take a pause. What do you guys think? I mean, for me, I think Dean Ambrose is staying. I think this is all a work because WWE has never, ever made this many announcements about somebody leaving the company. Seriously. You know, unless he really is leaving, I'm like, damn, that's ballsy of them. But I've never seen, come on, they never announced about, what's his name, Ty Dillinger leaving. They never announced, what's his name, the Chinese dude, or Japanese dude. Is he Chinese or Japanese? Look at these. Japanese dude. You know,
Tajiri?
they didn't announce him. Who?
Tajiri?
Hideo Itami?
Hideo
That one.
Hideo
Hideo Itami. They never announced that he
Japanese
left.
dude?
The Japanese
Itami?
dude. Yeah.
From Japan?
From Japan.
Not Vietnamese?
That's the one I said. I said that. Anyway, they didn't announce him leaving. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So in my ear.
Why are they doing it now? It's got to be a work. What are you guys' thoughts? Fight over it.
Dean Ambrose is staying for sure.
Staying.
He's gonna fight Roman. They're gonna be Roman and Dean.
No, I don't think it's gonna be Roman and
I don't think so.
But
You
I know
asked.
he's staying. And we're telling you we don't agree with you in that part. So what?
All right, Tom.
You know, right from the beginning, the WWE manipulates everybody all the time.
Yeah,
And for
of course.
1 minute to think that a guy who's going to finish his contract and be able to go anywhere else and be a headliner right away, not going to happen. This has been all the smoke and mirrors. Dean Ambrose is staying. And I just wanted to throw one thing out there about this week's Raw, okay? There were two really good things of all this junk that I liked. One, when Roman Reigns got ambushed and the way he acted, you know, being taken, not acting like a Superman, but also not acting like he was hit by a freaking truck,
Right.
was the most realistic attack I've seen on a wrestler for a while. Number two, Drew McIntyre, man. Finally, a bad guy who's so despicable. I mean, he's taken a pen like the Sheik over to Bobo Brazil's face, for God's sakes. That's some throwback old school stuff, and I enjoyed that. I was like, wow, that's a new dimension. You don't see that stuff much on TV. You know, we want more realism. We want adult programming. You got it with Drew McIntyre this week.
I agree.
See, and all joking aside, that's why we like Elio more.
Jesus.
And with that, we're going to take a pause for the cause, and we'll be back with SmackDown Breakdown, NXT POV, and a mustache trimmer for TJ Logan.
We'll be right back.
This is the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, and you are listening to the Wrestling POV podcast.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Wrestling POV is affiliated with the Collar and Elbow brand. Go to collarandelbowbrand.com. Save yourself 10% by using promo code WPOV. Guys, you don't want to miss out on all the great gear they got. They got great t-shirts, hats, sunglasses, bags, and we're still working on the underwear. Al Snow, what are you doing? Get the underwear. And don't forget, guys, 10% off by using promo code WPOV. You're helping support your local indie wrestlers, and you're helping support the greatest wrestling podcast ever put together, Wrestling POV, where you get all your WWE coverage, and Wrestling POV Global, where you cover the globe and independent wrestling and everything they have.
My God.
Was
Like a
Ronda Rousey?
That was Ronda Rousey.
Yeah.
Here? Wow.
One breath.
Slightly turned on.
Meow.
Ow.
Ow.
You, baby!
All right, listen, Tom, before this show ends, you gotta say,
Say it again.
You gotta say it. You gotta say it just like that.
do it, Tom. Do it, TJ.
Okay,
And then you.
give me one more and I'll try it again. I'll try it.
Oh!
I'm being attacked by an owl now. Anyways. Oh, it's the anthem owl. It's
No,
okay.
you just did a Cardi B.
Wow.
Yeah, you did. Very
You
good.
did it. You did it.
I'm going to have to look this girl up.
All right.
He's just a regular schmegular
So
Canadian.
now let me tell you something. though. You got to get on your boy Elio though. He wouldn't do it the last episode.
Really?
Wouldn't do it. Yeah.
Oh,
You got to get on him.
It goes against his gentlemanly morals
Yeah.
or something.
man, he is
said
really
it's-
eating that gentleman stuff up, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. I think he's faking that shit.
I think he's faking it.
I do.
He's a gangster.
That's
I think
some,
he's a gangster
I think
Mountie.
so too.
Gangster
Shit.
Mountie.
He be running with the mooses.
or is it Mises?
Ooh, there's a good one. I think it's more with Elio would be the gooses, but anyways.
Oh, that's your co-host, Tom.
Yo,
You got to mess with
Tom.
Elio. Last week he started doing rumors and he goes, I went, nope, I made that up. And he goes, what? I said, just messing with you.
Your own people. Your own people, man. All right, guys. It is now time for the SmackDown Breakdown.
Are you ready?
Break it down. Degenerate into something fool. We just got tired of doing what you told us to do. That's a break, boy. Yeah. That's a break, little man. Break it down. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, SmackDown opens up with Shaniel McMahon. Oh man, poor Shaniel. Trying to get people with his heelish turn. I didn't like it at all. He didn't come out doing his little money thing and all that, waggling with his wrist.
Which I'm glad, because I am so sick of seeing that.
But that would have been perfect for his heel.
Yeah.
Because he's just, ugh. And then he's attacking the announcer. Say it right, say it right. And he challenges The Miz to beat his ass again at WrestleMania. All right. We had Aleister Black and Ricochet and the Hardy Boys versus Shinsuke Nakamura and Rusev in the bar.
Rusev.
Mr. Rick, you sounded a little bit like me when you said the Shinsuke Nakamura. No, I did not sound like you. I think you did. You know, sometimes I just feel like
just a little bit.
Just
I feel like there's like voices in my head sometimes, and I feel like I'm talking.
I hear voices in my
head. They talk to me. They understand. They talk to me.
They talk to me.
I get Nakamura's Japanese, but why is he dressing like a Power Ranger? What's that all about?
Damn, Tom, why you cutting us off? I just had a moment.
Like we were just singing.
You know, we were, and then, you know, what the fuck, Tom?
Like, we don't go to your show and smack the moose burger out your hand.
Rick, did you just say snot the moose?
Snot the moose. He said snot the moose.
I think he did say snot the moose.
Snot the moose. Snot the moose. We don't go to your show and snot the moose.
We don't snot it. We don't snot that moose.
You guys are dicks. Speaking of dicks.
Whoa!
Speaking of dicks. The New Day came out and disrupted this whole match.
Go, Tom, what you saying about Shinsuke now?
I said I get he's Japanese, but why is he wearing a Powers Ranger outfit? What's that about? I haven't watched for a couple weeks. Like, he looked ridiculous with that one piece, whatever that thing was.
He's been doing that for a while now, and I don't understand why he does that, to be honest. It doesn't add to his character, in my opinion.
No. But you know what? Rusev looked, I haven't seen him in a while. He looked impressive. Like, he didn't look fat anymore. He looked big, muscular, scary. Harry Smith scary.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know who that is.
British Bulldog Jr. Remember? Maybe you heard of a wrestler called the British
Harry
Bulldog.
Smith is like part of Harry Potter.
Whoa!
I was gonna do the Teddy.
Right in the 50s.
I was gonna do the Teddy Hart thing and be like, maybe it's a wrestler. Maybe you've heard of it. WWE. Maybe you heard of it. There was a wrestler there named Davey Boy Smith. Maybe you heard of him. He was the Bulldog. Maybe you heard of him.
Oh Lord.
Sorry.
So he said he was gonna do it, and then he did it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pretty much.
That's what happened.
Welcome to Canada.
All right, look, can I continue with the SmackDown breakdown?
Yes.
No.
The New Day interrupt the match, and all kind of hell breaks loose. After the match, the Usos talk about who they gonna fight. They don't know who they gonna fight. Randy Orton comes to the ring. Randy Orton cut a great promo here. He went after AJ Styles and was just all over him with his independent wrestlers. But then AJ Styles said, hey, hold on one second. You're talking about independent wrestling. You got to understand something. Us indie wrestlers, we're all in the locker room, son. We don't need our daddies to help us out. And then Randy's like, I don't need nobody to help me out. And then AJ said, well, wait a second, son. You ain't had Evolution. You had that Legacy. You had that Wyatt family.
Yeah, but he also said, he said, it's funny you talk a lot of shit about the independent scene, but you were really closely watching my career.
Yep. He sure did say that.
And I was like, what? And then he was like, what? And then Mimi was like, what? And then Tom was like,
huh? Say what? What are you guys watching?
Huh? Hey? So you
I don't know,
fucked it up, Tom.
Yeah, it was always my my turn.
I was just about to get to Rick and who's that other fucking dude you with? Oh, Miguel. You
didn't need them.
I'm done.
You didn't need them.
No, I didn't.
Okay, you know what? I'm getting sick and tired of this. I'm gonna start dropping elbows.
Wow.
And plus,
I felt the elbow to my head. That's gonna hurt.
How about one up your butt?
It's still felt. It's probably not gonna hurt.
It will.
All right.
Wow. All right, so go ahead with the promo.
Yeah,
because it was a good comeback from Randy.
Yes, it was a great thing about how he's renting a room in the house and he is the landlord. And you can make your check out to RKO. No. Because that was not a good comeback. But they're going to be fighting at WrestleMania. So it won't be the first time they fight.
But the good banter between the two was when, like I said, when AJ said, it's funny because, about his career and da-da-da, that, you watch it closely or there was something about stealing something from him. And then
talking about the little poses.
Yeah, the poses.
Doing the fake diamond cutter.
Yeah, that's what it was, the fake diamond cutter. And then Randy comes back at him with speaking of stealing, and he does the too sweet symbol. I was like, oh, shit.
I mean, it's just like what Taz does to our show.
That's true. That is true.
Why are we mentioning him?
Because he's a dick.
And then this is a pop quiz.
Yeah.
TJ, there's only one answer.
Okay.
And one answer only. Is Taz the biggest piece of crap on the planet Earth?
Taz?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm Tommy Dreamer.
All right. Well,
don't pick on my Tommy Dreamer.
Tommy Dreamer?
Listen. Whoa. What?
All
right,
what just happened here?
Listen, TJ. Here's a test you need to pass right now.
Okay.
If both Taz and Tommy Dreamer are drowning, who are you saving?
My laughter.
You could have said the universe or something like that, but okay. I'll take it.
Both those guys gotta go.
Yes. Asuka and Sonya Deville, they have a match, and Asuka wins. After the match, Sonya and Mandy are looking like they're about to break up.
She ratchet.
She was ratchet.
I guess so. The Iconics are talking about how they want the tag team titles. So we'll see about that.
Before you go on, here's my confession, y'all.
Oh.
You guys ready for this?
Oh man, are you feeling iconic?
Nah, I'm gonna tell y'all.
Put your hand on the Bible.
When I was watching Fastlane pay-per-view, the Iconics, they did a cut little promo, and watching them on SmackDown, they cut a little promo. I am now, and hear me out after I say it, all right? But I am now a fan of the Iconics.
Yes,
I am.
Yes.
But wait, let me explain. You know why?
Why?
Because during the pre-show, they kept telling Sam Roberts, who I can't fucking stand. I can't stand, like, as much as we can't stand Taz, he's up there too, okay? And yes, when they kept telling him to shut up, I'm not talking to you, and they kept doing it, and every time Sam Roberts wanted to ask him, they just kept, we're not talking to you, and they kept doing that. I'm a fan now. So you hit it here first.
You not only hit it here first, you heard it here first as well. Next up, we have R-Truth and Rey Mysterio versus Andrade and Samoa Joe. This match, R-Truth and Rey Mysterio wins. Okay. All right. Kevin Owens and Mustafa Ali versus Daniel Bryan and Eric Rowan. Eric Rowan and Daniel Bryan win. I mean, what's going to be happening to Kevin Owens going towards WrestleMania?
I still think Sami Zayn there's something going to happen there. It has to. Because who else?
Right,
I mean, seriously, who else? Yeah, I mean, but who else is it's got to happen.
Bray Wyatt.
Bray Wyatt. I think Bray Wyatt is going to have something to do with Daniel Bryan. Seriously.
I don't know.
Because now that we're talking about this whole WrestleMania thing, and with Kofi Kingston and all this other shit that's been going on, I mean, Tom, you said about Brock Lesnar being the only one retaining, which will freaking everybody will have to riot. But I think Daniel's going to retain. I don't think they're going to give the belt to Kofi.
No,
I don't. And the only way to do that, to screw Kofi Kingston, is to have somebody like a Bray Wyatt to interfere. Has to.
You're right.
That's all I got to say.
After that, Vincent Kennedy McMahon struts down to the ring and basically tells Kofi, you gotta beat this guy. 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 Sounds like a Sunday at my house. I'm just saying.
Wow!
But, yeah. Vince McMahon is just running roughshod.
Good Lord.
I mean, it's true.
Jesus.
Vince McMahon is just getting...
That was disgusting. But funny.
Nasty.
That was nasty.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Absolutely not. What you do in your business, that's... Oh, whatever.
Whatever you do in your house is your business.
That's okay. Yeah.
So, yeah, this is what's happening now. Vince McMahon says Kofi has to run the gauntlet. All right.
That even you saying it like that still sounds disgusting. You gotta run the gym, my man.
I was gonna say train too.
This man didn't go party. No, it's not.
Whoa. I mean, send me the link for that. All right.
He's gotta do his
Miguel
research.
Cole. That is now the SmackDown Breakdown. Miguel, tell them where you can find us. Okay, so go to Wrestling POV for our Facebook page. Go to Instagram at Wrestling POV1 and go to Twitter and follow me at Wrestling POV. Now, you get people like Terry Crews who like my tweets. You get former WCW champion David Arquette to like my tweets. You get the greatest wrestler of all time, Ryback, who retweeted my tweet. And you get my good friend who's running for president in 2020, Bernie Sanders, to like my tweet.
Oh, my God.
Bernie Sanders?
Yeah, the guy that does the SmackDown commentary.
Just go with it. He's never going to
Brian Saxton.
Just go with
it. Bernie Sanders is an old white guy.
So, who's the guy that does the SmackDown commentary?
Byron Saxton! God dang!
That's what I said! All right, it is now time for NXT POV Mamma Mia! All right. Speaking of puppets, Johnny Gargano said he beat the puppet master at his own game.
He beat Miguel Cole?
That's just not even cool. Survey says, not cool. So they're going to set up the conclusion of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Championship, blah, 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 semifinals. The Forgotten Sons defeat Mustache, or Mustmash, Mountain in the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic semifinals. So the Mustmashes are done. So no more Mustmashes. Forgotten Sons move on.
Tom's new tag team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Tom's new favorite tag team.
Mustache.
Shayna Baszler, some say
Baszler,
attacked Io Shirai and Bianca Belair during their number one contenders match. All right, so
Jesus,
triple threat.
I guess that's what's gonna happen.
That's what it looks like.
No, that's what you thought, but apparently it's gonna be a fatal four-way match, as William Regal announced. They're adding Shirai, Belair, and Kairi Sane in that match. Kairi Sane. Can you say it? Kairi Sane. Kairi Sane.
Kairi Sane.
Kairi Sane. All right. Ricochet and Aleister Black defeat DIY to advance to the next round of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Championship Classic, whatever the hell you want to call it. NXT was terrible this week. Yeah. So that is it for your NXT POV. It is now time for the good, the bad, and the fair of WWE this week. Go ahead, Tony, with the good.
All right, so the good of this week's between all three title change on Raw. Whether you like it or not, Rick, it still happened, and I like the direction that they're going. I liked Ronda Rousey's promo. What did I just call her? Ronda Rousey's? Mm-hmm. All right, so it sounds good. SmackDown. The promo was just off the hook between Randy Orton and AJ Styles. Very, very good. I liked it. I like where it's going. I'm looking forward to that. I can't do the bad. NXT. I love the match between Bianca Belair and what's her name?
Io Shirai.
Io Shirai. That was a really good match. I'm impressed with both of them. They both deserve to be in that match. That's all I got. The bad.
Right, well, with the bad, listen, Renee Young, girl, you need to stop. When Elias was attacking No Way Jose, all you kept saying was, he's been trying to sing for 2 years. Come on, give him a chance. Let him sing. Shut up. Shut up. I don't want to hear you anymore. You make no sense. Who are you cheering for? Are you good? Are you bad? Nobody knows. The only thing is, you're not good, you're not bad, you're ugly at commentary. You're not good, you're not bad, you're ugly at it. Stop talking. Meet me with the ugly.
And I have to say, Renee Young, you're the ugly of this week's Wrestling POV.
Wow. That's it? Just her?
Yep.
Alrighty then.
Alright, with that being said, it is now time for Raw versus SmackDown versus NXT. Currently, Raw is ahead 12 to NXT's 10 to SmackDown's 9. Ladies and gentlemen, we're getting closer and closer to WrestleMania. Who will have the most wins by WrestleMania will be crowned the champion of the year. And then right after WrestleMania, we start all over. All right, so every week on Thursday, we put on our Facebook page, Raw vs. SmackDown vs. NXT. You use the like emojis, the thumbs up for SmackDown, the heart for Raw, and the smiley face for NXT. That is the way you vote. We do not listen to you. We like to hear what you have to say. We see, we consider it, but most of the time we disagree with what you fans are saying about WWE and Raw vs. SmackDown and NXT. So, with that being said, it is now time for Raw vs. SmackDown and NXT. You, the fans, have voted in favor of SmackDown, 50% to 25% for NXT and 25% Raw. Wow. Tom, TJ, whatever your name is, you are here as a guest, so you get to vote first. Which was your favorite for the week? Was it Raw, was it SmackDown, or was it NXT?
I'm surprised, but for me, I'm gonna say SmackDown. I really enjoyed the New Day coming out and being real for a change, like real tough fighters, this pancake throwing idiots.
Fake.
You know, I enjoyed that. They sold me that they were pushing Kofi hard. I liked it.
All right, he liked it. Mimi?
He liked the idiot, right? I have to say Raw. Yes, Rick, Raw.
That's just like the most preposterous thing I've ever heard.
Why not? There was a title change.
A title change is not... Ah!
Whoa.
A terrible title
Hold up,
change.
Rick. Last week, that's what you said about SmackDown.
Because it was a good title change.
And this wasn't?
No!
Oh,
Bobby
God.
Lashley just lost that title.
Who?
Bobby Lashley just lost that title. Now he won it back. What is it, ping pong?
And that's fine.
Let me guess, Tony. You picked NXT this week.
What?
You picked NXT this week, Tony?
No, I picked Raw.
Oh, interesante. Why did you pick Raw, Tony?
Because of the title change, Ronda's promo. They're setting a lot of things up for WrestleMania. On SmackDown, they let off with Shane McMahon. Mm-hmm. Seriously? Really? And what are they doing with Asuka? They put her up against Sonya Deville, and they created the same shit that they created on Fastlane. The same thing. And this whole thing, they're like procrastinating with... That's a big word for a Latino. Oh, but they're procrastinating for... Shut up, Tom. They're, with Kofi Kingston, And it's like, come on, we already know. But you know what? Honestly, I'd rather them did this with Kofi instead of running that gauntlet on a Sunday with all them guys. This would have done it over the top. But if Vince would have said, you know what, I'm gonna give you one more opportunity to go for the WWE title, but I'm gonna give these other two guys an opportunity to go for the WWE title, which is you're gonna face them next week, and it's going to be you versus Big E versus Xavier Woods. Mm-hmm. That would have been more better. That would have been more exciting. That would have had me tune in to fucking SmackDown next week because Seriously, Xavier Woods and Kobe and Big E, they've been saying, 11 years this, 11 years that, which they keep fucking saying, and I'm getting tired of hearing that. It's like, that would have been perfect, and they missed the opportunity to do it by throwing in Randy Orton, Samoa Joe, when they got their own storylines. So that made absolutely no sense. It made it predictable to have Kofi Kingston that's going to win next week. I would have been more excited for them to face his own two brothers. And seriously, that would have been more, I would have been more in tune than that than him doing the gauntlet. It's the same storyline they did with Daniel Bryan. Mm-hmm. That's why.
Yes, sir.
All right, with that being said,
I'm
I'm voting
done.
for SmackDown, which now ties it up. Are you done now?
I'm done.
All right, so you're done.
Done!
With that being said, I'm going to keep it quick. I'm voting SmackDown, which ties it up, and because the fans voted in favor of SmackDown, the SmackDown wins. So now it is now 12
Since
for
when
Raw,
does the
10
fans
for SmackDown,
vote count?
10 for NXT. When we have a tie, we go to the fans. Boom, politicking, yeah.
It shouldn't even, Tom's vote shouldn't count.
No, it shouldn't. Never count.
All right, so it is now 12 for Raw, 10 for SmackDown, and 10 for NXT. SmackDown, don't call it a comeback. We only got a couple more weeks.
It's
Can
not a comeback.
SmackDown run the gauntlet? If they win for the next 3 weeks, they can take the title. They can take
The
it.
next week is so predictable for SmackDown.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
We'll
Come
see.
on. You can't
That's
go
right.
with them.
SmackDown will lose next week.
All right, so let's go into the Wrestling POV's book. So you have Tom's Wrestling POV Global, who does not that, but they have the Book of Shame, which is constantly growing and growing and growing, just like this one. So if you're not, if you're new to the show, basically what we do is we
It's been 3 years.
Exactly. But no, we just started the book like last year, Rick.
Yeah, Rick.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right, get it right. So it's basically we put the most ridiculous things into the book, and we just talk about it because sometimes it gets carried away, and we're like, why did they do that? Why did they do that? So you know what? We put it in the book, we talk about it, and if it gets
Wait. Do they do what?
Yeah, and then they do what? And then Mimi said what? And then Tom said what? Eh? And then Rick says get.
What?
And then
He goes get.
He goes get. And then Cardi B goes. All right, so are we ready?
Yes.
All right, WWE writers.
Stays.
This one's going to be interesting. The Pittsburgh crowd.
They can come off.
We said if they do not do a successful job in Pittsburgh, they were going to be for life. But I think they stepped up. They did a great job. I think we take Pittsburgh crowd out of the book.
I agree.
All right, so Pittsburgh, bye.
All right, so Brie Bella's botches is a lifer.
Yeah, I mean, she's definitely in for life after retiring.
Exactly, before she
You
can
wouldn't
redeem
even try
herself.
again, girl? Come on.
Exactly.
Quitter.
All right, John Cena's hair don't.
It stays until he comes
That's
back.
staying.
This one's going to be a shocker. Tamina's leotard jacket.
That comes off.
It comes off. She did not.
Switched it up.
For two shows, she didn't wear it.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't want to see her take anything off. But
What? That's because Rick is a Samoan hater.
Damn. All right, Shane McMahon's
actually,
damn
she reminds
ego.
me a lot of my cousin Lisa, and that's probably why.
Shane McMahon's damn ego.
Stays.
Stays. Daniel Bryan's fickle.
Stays.
Lickle.
Bianca Belair's clipping hair doo-doo.
I think it should come off.
No, it stays. She still got it on and she's still wrestling. So
If she wins the title, we'll take it off.
all right, yeah, we'll do that. If she wins the title, we'll take it off. Matt Riddle's chancletas.
Stays.
Stays.
Staying.
Lisa Fox's intoxication.
She's always intoxicated.
And plus, she hasn't even shown up for work. Kurt Angle's doo-doo run. You know what? Honestly, I think WrestleMania is going to be the time where this comes off.
Yeah.
I mean, it has to.
It has to.
Out of respect for your buddy.
Yeah, he's my buddy. Sam Roberts' Chia Pet beard stays because I can't stand that motherfucker. Atkins Lemon Bar. You know what? That can come off, motherfuckers. Lafayette, Louisiana crowd. They stay.
Gotta go back. and they ain't going back to Lafayette for a long time.
So they're going to be in there for quite a while. Ronda's promo skills. I think it comes off, man. She's been doing a good job. Yeah.
Okay. One more week.
All right, one more week. All right, Renee Young's commentary stays because she's terrible.
She's just terrible. It comes off when they replace her with the other chick.
The other chick?
Beth Phoenix.
Oh, yeah, you talking about her like you know her and shit.
I know her like that.
Like you hang and shit.
You know?
Wait, is that the woman you were hanging with?
You never know. But I ain't telling you if it was a woman or a man.
She said, never know. All right, the missing mole. It's still missing.
It's still missing.
And the new entrant into the book, No Way Jose's Green Weave.
Stays.
Definitely stays. So that is it for the book. That is it for the show. Thank God.
It was it for Tom?
Yeah, it was atrocious.
He fell asleep.
I think Tom I think he disappeared or something.
He's asleep.
He had to chase down a moose to get for dinner. All right.
I was just watching you guys in your glory.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. It's about damn time. All right. So the champ here signing off before. No, it's true. So hush.
No.
Now you're stealing Kurt Angle's catchphrases?
Yes. Yes, I am.
It's true.
Because I'm his buddy. All right. So now. All right. So before we close the show, I play a song. It's just for fun. You just guess what it is. Play along with us as we ride off into the sunset. And till next week, that's what it is. My playlist is over. Not going to lie. And this is the truth, Tom.
It's the truth.
I have the look, it's right here. It's upside down, but it's right there. My playlist is over 3 trillion songs. I shit you not.
How's that possible?
It's possible, Tom.
Wow.
Don't question it.
I won't.
It's right there. It's upside down, but it's right there. It's my phone. I hit the shuffle button and we just guess. That's all we do. That's how we roll in the wrestling POV Shire.
That explains the little Hobbit puppet. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about, but yeah. Oh, he's talking about Miguel.
Yeah. Sorry, Rick. It was Miguel this time.
To say something.
If he would have said something, I would have gotten the joke. All right, so now that is it. I am your host, Tony Diaz, along with
Mimi Goody
and the third wheel,
Rick Serrano the third,
and our intern,
I guess old
Miguel
man Tom.
Damn, he just cut.
And the intern, Miguel Cole. Fuck you, TJ.
That thing's still alive? Oh, okay.
And the host of Wrestling POV Global,
the legend TJ Logan.
That is love, peace, and wrestling. We'll see you next week.
Peace out.
All right, here we go. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Really? Rick, you've been bragging about this dude.
No clue.
Really? Tom?
I can barely hear it.
He's old. You gotta turn it up.
You gotta turn up the
Turn up your hearing aid.
Hearing aid. It's Tony Nese.
Oh, I didn't know his.
Yeah. All right, I'll play one more. I told y'all I have 3 trillion songs. Oh my God.
Ooh. Me Mexican Bobby.
Is this Sunday yet?
No. Not yet.
You guys are too freaky for me. We don't own the rights. Facebook. Motherfuckers.
I hope you enjoyed yourself, TJ.
Oh, it was a blast, guys.